So about 10 minutes away from the track. So on 10:15, about 10. So it's a bit cold. It's just rained heaps last night, so the track's going to be pretty muddy for the first half of the day. So hopefully we don't get any more rain. But we'll see how we go.
You watch it, I'll break it below. You watch it.
It's going right. So we passed scrutineering. Now we've got to go sign in, pay our money. It's $110 for both days, which is really cheap. So they pick your fire extinguisher, seat belt. They just look at everything, battery terminals, just to make sure it's all safe when you go out. So we passed. Did you pass?
I passed, yeah.
Show us the sheet. You passed. The rain stops, which is good. Probably have to. They've cancelled the passenger laps, like the test and tune date for the morning. Quick hot dog for breakfast. Still waiting for them to dry the truck out a bit. This four-wheel drive's just gone out to check the track and it's very, very, very muddy. So nothing's still happened. It's about 12 o'clock. We should be going for a driver's briefing soon. They cancelled the first half of the day because it was so wet. We had lots of rain last night and today. So as you can see over there, they're grading the track, trying to scrape all the mud off it because it's just like this deep, just mud. So we'll be going out soon. Head over to the driver's briefing now. You can see everyone walking over. Whoa. Go to the camera. So we've got our numbers. Max is 20, I'm 21. So we're going to go do our sighting lap. We're going to do a 4 instead of 2 because we want to, it's really muddy, so it'll help wash off some of the mud, see what the conditions like. It's going to be slippery for most of the day until the end, so see you out there. It's very, very muddy. Just sliding around already just on the sighting lap. Oh, I almost crashed! So this isn't too bad. I'll put a picture of what the layout looks like up on the screen, so you've probably already seen that. See, this is the bridge that you go over on lap 1. So you have to go over the bridge while the other car goes under, which is it's a bit of fun because you can see the other track down there, but you can go over a full bridge. Oh, slippery! Holy shit! This is the bit where I actually crashed and broke a headlight last time. It's a big tractor tire somewhere and I almost hit the big tractor tire just here on the left. This tire here, and I actually hit these tires right here. Broke a headlight. Look at the amount of dirt, it's insane. Being a twin track, the times are always similar, but one track always runs quicker than the other, which you'll see within the times. See, this is the bit here on the second track that you actually go under the bridge we just went over. So you can see it's a full under the bridge. How was that? Interviewed.
Oh no, feels like it's gonna be scary when you don't hit a spot that has no grip.
Yeah, I know, because there's like grippy spots and then there's not grippy spots, so it's very muddy. Have a look at this side of the car. Look at that already. Oh my gosh. So we just did 4 sighting laps. He sprayed the whole front of my car like 20 times.
Yeah.
I was trying to get some videos, but I was having too much fun. So
Oh yeah.
we're about to go out and actually start getting some timed laps, but I need to wash my windscreen because my windscreen is filthy. Oh, look, all nice and clean. I'm about to go do out my first lap out on track. First timed lap. We'll see what the times are. Max has just gone then. It's really muddy. I've just cleared all the mud build up. You would have seen on the sighting lap how many we did. So it should be slippery for a while, but I reckon by the end of the day, tomorrow, late morning tomorrow will be perfect. So we'll see we'll go out now. It's not the best track to get some actual outside car footage, but I'll try. And yeah, so we'll go at the track. So you line up here in these lanes. They're the fast lanes for the people who have multiple drivers. And then he calls you your lap to go out. See, I'm in lane 2 right now. You line up out there to the start line. It's actually twin tracks. So I just did 1 lap of each. They were both, there was some grippy spots, but there was still some really wet spots. But we'll see how we go. I'll put the times up of what I did and what Max did on our first laps. You can't really compare the first laps as it's Max's first time here. So it should get quicker during the day. So you can see this is where you line up actually out on the twin tracks. You've got lane 1 over here, lane 2 here. You finish this to the right of us. So the time starts from when the light goes green. So you take off. This was earlier in the day on day 1. So you can see it's still lots of muddy patch, like especially there, slippery as near the left lane, lane 2, when you've got a car there. So this bit actually, a bit of an S, nice and grippy in spots, but it's also slippery. It did grip up, like it's another wet, muddy hole there. So this is super quick. Pretty sure I pulled 3rd, bit muddy patch there. Come around here, all the way through. A big puddle there, which Max actually hit later in the day. This bit's good. You can pull through 2nd, and you pull 3rd about here. Like, see, I got a bit squiggly there. You're doing over 100 kilometers an hour around this back sweeper, especially like sometimes holes get dug in, which is kind of scary when you're going sideways. Dig in, don't want to flip, but you can see that was a really muddy patch, so everyone was going left. And then the end of the straight, there's a hard right. Very slippery, like there's just so much mud. Now this is actually really quite a big hill. So like for our cars, it was just, we need that extra power to get up because we're struggling a lot, but once you get it revving. Now you switch back left around here towards under the bridge. This corner was actually running very fast this weekend compared to normal, but here I actually figured out later on this corner right here was even, you could push it even flat foot through there, which I hadn't been doing, but I figured that out towards the end of the day. Much more face in the dirt, really, but rough. This last bit's super duper rough. Come through, you be careful here because I actually washed off 3 times in a row. But here I've got to be careful not to hit the tyres, it's Max tyres, you'll see. But yeah, finish, and then once you get to the end here, you got to give way to the other car coming through, depending if they've gone out 1st or 2nd. So this is lane 2, which is still the same, it's going green time. So you're coming up here to the other lane there to the right. This is a really fast spot. So you come through, you've got this little dipper right, which is quite a quick corner if you get it right. You've got to be careful, you don't want to overshoot it there, like it can be slippery. And then this section's really fun. Come through all the way over. This is a bit of a sharp left. It's not super sharp, but like it's a bit tricky at times. Don't get stuck in that mud. Against these tyre walls, and then you've got this corner coming up, which is the left, all these water barriers. So you don't want to go too fast and slide into them, because Max had a close call with them, as you can see in a sec when I put the footage up. But this straight's pretty good. You're pulling 3rd gear, which is 110, 120 in our cars. Some other cars are getting up 140, 150k an hour. But switch over here, this bit's really fun, so it grabs you there. Try not to hit your mirrors off on these. Then actually pulling 100, 105, 110 over the bridge here, so it's fairly quick. Coming down this left here, grips up quite well. I'm still holding a lot of speed. Coming down here, big bank, like you see the back end sliding out everywhere there because we're on road tyres, which is actually fairly good here, but you don't want to hit these tyres. That big trucker tyre on the left I hit last time. But here, this outside bit right here, I actually slipped off like multiple times. I think I said that in the other lap, but I meant there. You come through the finish, and that's lap 2. 4 of each. Phone died, so I couldn't film anything else, but definitely running quicker now. Managed to hit that tractor tyre on one of the turns. I hate that thing, so it's just in the way. But the exhaust is starting to come loose again, so I'll do one more, then I'll try and play around with the exhaust because it's rattling around. So if you look at our class, there's me, the top. 102, 101, 101. I come off on these ones. Actually, I come off on that, so I reckon I could easily do a 98 if on that lap. Then here, 105, 105 consistent to my fastest, 11th. And then max, 104, 103, 108, 107. A little bit slow, but he's still second in class. It's us two at the top. 11th outright, 19th outright. end of day one. Just cleaning off the stuff. Muddy. It's pretty grippy. Have to see tomorrow what happens tomorrow.
Pretty sure 1 and 2 at the moment.
Yeah, so Max is coming second and I'm coming first, number 1 so far in our class C. So we'll have to see how we go tomorrow.